How's it going, Lad Legion? It's your boy Brad bringing you guys another controversial video, and if you guys can tell by the title, I'm just going to come out and say it. I was wrong. I know I'm a hypocrite. If you guys haven't been on Twitter lately or on YouTube lately, you haven't seen basically anything about James Charles or anything that basically James Charles video. Now in his video he kind of just explains everything, all the screenshots that he has. He doesn't like do what Tati did with her video and kind of put words in other people's mouths. He tries to do the best thing he can with this bad situation, and he tries to show every different point of view. And to be honest, a lot of people are still hating on him because they don't believe him. Of course, they think he fabricated the text. They think that he just did a bunch of things to make it look like he was innocent. But he also said that he messed up at a couple points, so he kind of said stuff that he did wrong. But he's also bringing up stuff that just this new information that nobody really knew. And I believe the video did come out today, so this is a fresh video. I am actually doing this news on time for once. So if you did watch his video, so there was this huge scandal going on, not scandal, but rumor that he was trapping this guy. He trapped this guy in his hotel room, that he was making straight guys trying to think that they're gay. This, of course, was a fabricated lie from Tati. Basically, in her video, she says that James Charles told her a story from, I forget where they were. If you guys want to watch both of these videos, I'll have her video linked and then James Charles' video linked. His link will be at the top, of course, because I believe that he does the best at describing this actual situation. But basically, she fabricated this lie saying that he told her that he was trying to make straight men gay, or trying to confuse straight men about their sexuality. And of course, she goes on by saying that's disgusting, stuff like that. But the person that they're actually referring to, I believe his name is Sam, and it's also fits with the dude that was aka trapped in his hotel room. So him and Sam were texting for a little while, and Sam told him that he was bi-curious, and then he would tell him that he's gay, and then he would tell him that he's not fully gay. That's a whole different part of this story. But basically, so they watched a movie in his hotel room, which Sam consented to. And then basically James Charles asked if he could kiss him. Sam, of course, said yes, and then they made out for about an hour. Sam also made a video on this. I don't know where that video is. I'm sure you can find it on James Charles' video. But even in that video, James Charles even keeps it in his, how he talks about James Charles being a terrible kisser. And it does say that he consented to kissing and being in this hotel room, which really just proves the theory of him sexually assaulting him wrong. There's also this thing that went around where James Charles said basically he can sexually assault, do whatever he wants to people because he's famous. This was another fabricated lie by Tati. And basically, if you guys don't know, if you haven't watched this video is basically going to be a summary of what James Charles said in his video. And that's a thing that him and all of his friends, Jeffree Star, Tati included, have made jokes about and just said. So basically what the joke is, they say something and they call it famous. Like James Charles says, he compares it to Buffalo Wild Wings. If the Wild Wings are like extra good, the wings are aka famous. So basically they make fun of each other because they all have some bit of fame, and so they call each other famous. So Tati took the opportunity to take their inside joke and try to put it out to the public as if James Charles was saying it just to be like he could do whatever he wants because he's famous. But that ended up not being the case. And let's get to where it all started. Probably should have started with this, but I figured all that other information was way more important. So the reason why all of this started was because of the Sugar Bear incident. If you guys don't know, Sugar Bear is Tati's competitor for, I believe, her brand's called Halo hair supplements, and James has been promoting Tati's stuff a lot. Not recently, I don't think, but when James Charles went to Coachella, I believe it was the second weekend, he had VIP passes instead of his original artist passes, which means he was way more open to the public, way more open to danger. So he contacted one of his friends who had connections with Sugar Bear, asking if they could somewhat give them protection. Sugar Bear agreed, but said that he needed to promote them in some kind of, I think it was on his Instagram story or something like that. So he did, and then Tati said in her video that he never even texted her about it beforehand, which he did. He has proof, he has screenshots, and she goes all out on him. She kind of gets really pissed about it, which I don't see why. Like, wouldn't you want someone that you consider your son to be fully protected at some place like Coachella? I get you could have probably sponsored him, but like you weren't there in time, and he needed it as soon as he could, because let's be honest, Coachella is a crazy place. There are a lot of people there, and James Charles is famous, so he could get crowded very easily. He could have an anxiety attack, anything like that, which could really escalate the situation more than it has to be. and she gets really pissed, and that's kind of where all of this starts. And then she is connected to Jeffree Star, and Jeffree Star was saying a bunch more crap. He was talking about James's brother. He said a bunch of other stuff. I believe he even retweeted James's brother, asking him why his brother, like why James Charles is the way he is, why he moved back to New York City, stuff like that, which James Charles explained in his video. I'm not going to go in depth with it. And then finally, there are all the fabricated lies from other people. This includes Sam. This includes basically every guy that James Charles has DM'd. And James Charles, like, basically, if you're a dude, you're gonna DM a girl if you think she's pretty. James Charles is basically doing that with dudes. He wasn't doing anything wrong. He has screenshots to back him up. And there is a app where you can fabricate things on Twitter. My friend uses it a lot. If you guys saw my put it in some of the group chats. But if you guys have seen, I do have a fake tweet out there where it says FaZe Banks commented on it saying that I'm gonna be in FaZe. People can use stuff like that. I believe it even does do DM, so people can easily Photoshop it even if they're not using that app. They can Photoshop it, they can use the app, and basically fakes whatever you're trying to do, and that's what people were using against James Charles, basically trying to bring him as low as they can, trying to ruin his career for literally no reason because they were going off of speculation. I know this video is kind of hypocritical because I did make a video, literally the video before this one is me saying the fall of James Charles, but I kind of wanted to make this video to kind of explain everything. This is kind of the gist of it. There was a lot of lies from Tati because she was super salty about him promoting Sugar Bear hair. And that isn't even all of it. Like, there's more stuff. If you guys want to watch all of it, it is in his video. This is just supposed to be a summary. If you guys did like the video, please drop a big thumbs up. I thought this video was super important to make since I did make the last video. I felt kind of bad because, you know, I have nothing wrong with James Charles. I think he's a great kid. He's 19 and look how far he's gotten, and to have all these allegations come up on someone just trying to ruin their career is bad. So if you guys liked the video, please drop a like. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that post notification bell so you never miss an upload from me, and I will see you in the next video.